Hello everybody, welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to another quick tutorial on how to assemble our brand new, this one is called our Pocket Full of Dies, the Pocket Full of Seeds die. So there are a total of 5 dies in this set. This here will cut out your little window. This will frame the window. And then we have a couple of word dies. We have seeds. And then these are 3 separate dies and the words embossed into the paper. One is Seeds of Gratitude, Spread the Love, and Let Love Grow. Okay, so what you're going to do in order to put this together, you're going to have to cut this out 2 times. The first time you're going to run it through like normal through your die cutting machine. That'll be for the first one. And then for the second one, this is how you're going to set it up. You're going to grab that one that has a double stitching. You're going to put that in there, which is nice that it has double stitching because the middle part that pops out has stitching on it. So you could use that for another project. So this will give you your cutout on your little seed pocket, okay? So basically this is what it would look like. You see how it cut out just like so. And I tried using the really heavy weight, which you can. The only thing is just a little bit hard to fold on the sides without folding what you want to do is make sure, let me grab my little pointer here. You see how they're stitching and then the score line is right here. What you want to do is make sure you fold on the score line and not on the stitching, okay? So you kind of have to finagle with it, you know what I'm saying, for it to work. And if the score line isn't deep enough for you, just go ahead and grab your little scoring tool, and then just go ahead and just go over the line again, okay? So just go ahead and just go over the line again to make it just a little bit more deeper. So this way it'll be easier for you to fold, okay? So since, actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it on this one as well. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to do it on the bottom portion too, because we have another fold at the bottom. Uh-oh. Don't do what I just did. See how I just made a hole? I shouldn't even be using this. I should be using my bone folder. This one's okay. Actually, you know what? No. Let me just do it a little light. I'll do it on this side better. There we go. Okay. So, I was putting too much pressure on there with this. I shouldn't have done that because all the other ones, when I did it, they didn't get a hole in it. I was manhandling that. Okay, so in order to put this together, what you want to do, so this is at some point, this is where you want to, if you want to add acetate, this is where you're going to put it on this step before you put it together. Put it on here, okay? But if you don't, like, here goes one without, I didn't put acetate in any of mine. The only reason why is because, as you can see here, I could use Velcro to close this. I just put my seeds in a little cellophane bag, just like this, and then just, you know, dropped it in there. And it was perfect because it fit in there perfectly where I didn't have to add the acetate on there. So I won't be adding the acetate, but this is the point where you might want to add it. Just go ahead and flip it over, you know, glue it in there and it'll be perfect. Okay. But we're also going to add, this is where you want to put the frame on. Isn't this just so cute? Now, as you can see on my other ones, I did pop up the frame, but we're not going to do that this time around, only since, you know, for time purposes. This is just a little tutorial on how to quickly show you how to put this together, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and just dab the glue, just not a whole bunch, otherwise it's going to seep through the little stitching. So I'm just going to kind of dab the glue all the way around, just on each little scallop. I don't want to put a whole bunch. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this on here like so. And this is going to frame this little heart here. Okie dokie. Okay, and while that's drying, we're going to go ahead and start to put this together. Now, if you want, you could go ahead and decorate the rest of it, okay? Like you see on here, I added the word seeds off to the right, and I put like spread the love at the top. These are those extra little word dies. I put seeds of gratitude, and at the bottom I put let love grow. And then this one, I only use 2. I just use seeds and then spread the love at the bottom. I like the way it looks when you use the same color paper. I mean, obviously you could use different color, but it just kind of looks like your seed little pocket is embossed. Isn't that pretty? So we have seeds of gratitude there, and then seeds just at the bottom. So for this one, let's go ahead and we'll put seeds right here. We won't put all of them on. We'll just do a couple. I'm just going to go ahead and adhere this down. Okie dokie. And then this is going to go like so. Or should we put it down here? No, we'll put it up here. Now, depending, you could go ahead. Now, this little opening, you could put it higher or lower, however you want. Okay? That's why I didn't want to have this. I wanted you to have that option to make the hole in it or not, because sometimes maybe somebody just wants to use this as a plain pocket without the hole. Okay, so we have this here, seeds of gratitude. Let's go ahead and just put that at the bottom here. Just like so. And then let's go ahead and put, let's see, we'll put spread the love at the top, right above the little handle there. It's going to go like so. You see how it looks so nice and clean when there might be a little crooked, but that's okay. When it looks so pretty, it makes like your little pockets just embossed. I loved it. I love it. So this one I'm not going to put this one on here. Let's go ahead and put that aside. So in order to put these together, now we're going to start folding. So, okay, you see how that score line is close to the stitching, and that's my bad. So just go ahead and I just kind of hold this and just kind of use my nail. Excuse my nails. They look horrible. I was so stressed out this last week, and I'm pretty sure you all got my newsletter on why everything was behind schedule with that last release, because I got sick, unfortunately. So I was so stressed out that I literally bit my nails, and I never, ever do that. That's why I know it was a serious situation. Okay, I can't find my bone. Oh, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and just do this like so. I just didn't have time to get them fixed before this video, but that's okay. But anyways, like I said, excuse the ugliness of them. The presentation's not very good right now with my nails. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that there. And it actually kind of worked when I went ahead and when we used the this little score pal or your little score tool just to redo the scoring lines. Okay, and then we're going to do the bottom one just like so. And then this one as well. Perfecto. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and put this together. I just wanted to go ahead and do all the folds so they could be ready for us. So now we're going to go ahead and just put adhesive on here. I always use liquid because I don't trust anything else when it comes to little treat boxes or whatever, you know. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put, now you want to line this up against that score line. Don't go over it, just kind of butt it up against it, okay? That's why I like doing the scoring prior so you could see it, so you'll know where to put it. There we go. Okie dokie. So once that's dry, just basically you're going to fold it over And let me go ahead and we're going to put this adhesive on this side here. Just like so. I'm just going to kind of fold this in. Just like so. So if you just fold it just like this, it should be perfect. Oh, you know what I forgot to tell you? Oh my goodness, the most important thing. Okay. The most important thing what you need to do is the one on the back, you're going to trim that bottom part off. I'm so sorry. I forgot to. One little minor detail. So let me go ahead and just get this all nicely so it could stick nicely. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to cut this back one off. So what I'm going to do, since I messed up, I'm just going to fold it backwards. So basically the back one is the one you're going to cut that off. So let me grab my scissors here. So you're, and it's definitely easier if you do it before you glue it together, my friends. So I'm just cutting right above, but not at the stitch line, but right above the score line, okay? It works so much nicer when they're not glued together, trust me. Okay, let me straighten that out. Okay. Okay, so now this is going to fold up in the back. Okay, so you want it just like so. Sorry about that, my friends. So just learn from my mistakes so you don't have to make them. Okay, so then this one just gets folded up. That's why I cut it. I don't cut it on the score line. I cut it right, like literally right above it, because this way this little flap folds over perfectly. Okie dokie. And look at how perfect that is. And then, of course, these are all the ones that I did during that release. This is how I decorated all of mine. Super duper adorable. I love this die. It's so cute. And it's big enough where if you want to turn it into a little treat box, you can. We have, let's see what dies work with it. We have this one here, my large treat bag add-on die. You could use this to turn it. That's what I use for this one here. And this is the one that I did put acetate on there. So if you were to make it like this, what you're going to do is trim the sides. You see how the die is, let's show you here. You see how the die is, how it has the flap. You're going to cut this part out twice, but you're going to cut the flap on both of them, okay? And then the only thing different, you're going to leave the bottom part on both of them, because as you can see, you need that little lip to go ahead and adhere to this bottom piece. And then all you're going to do is just, you're going to measure this bottom piece the same width as this, and then the width of the box. Super simple. That's the only thing you'll be extra that we don't have a die for. Okay, and then you just adhere it all together, and it comes out to this adorable little box. And I had put some cards in here during the release, and this is the one, like I said, I used the acetate for. Okay, and that's using the large treat bag add-on if you want to turn it into a little box like that. But that's it, my friends. Isn't this super cute? I absolutely love this. Now to close it, you could, like I did here, I used some Velcro. You don't, I mean, I think, let's go ahead and let me show you what it looks like if you don't close it up. Like if you don't close it, it'll stay like that. You could go ahead and use some, a magnet if you want, or you could tie some twine around it. You know, there's several different ways. You could close it with the clothespin. Several different ways you could do this, my friends. And no, regardless how you decide to close it up, or if you just want to keep it as is, it's still going to look adorable as ever. Okay, so that is it. That is my, hopefully that was quick enough. Sorry, I kind of chatted the whole time, so it took a little bit longer, but these do come together super quick. So if you have any questions, shoot me over an email at info@my-creative-time.com. So have a fabulous day, my friends, and thank you so very much for tuning in. Bye-bye.